Hi everyone, it's Nasya and Kristin from the Maisons Partners.
And oh my God, we're in the same room.
Yes. This has not happened in I don't know how long.
So long, guys.
Yes,
so
that
long.
we've been together. So we're really happy to be with you on this first day of June for us, and the beginning of National Homeownership Month.
Yes.
So that's a big
yes.
deal. And this is really one of the most exciting months of the year because it is peak real estate season.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk a little bit about getting ready to sell your home this summer because this is going to be a great summer.
Yeah. And basically, we just need you to sell your house because there's like no inventory still out there. I looked at like stats for the past week and like maybe less than 300 new houses on the market in Atlanta. Like, come on, guys, sell your house. No.
You could actually help the economy.
You can help the economy, can help us. But no, like seriously. So we're just going to talk about if you are considering selling your house, and it's something that statistics have shown is something that a lot of people are doing. Most people, with this year of COVID, it's like 12% of people decided that they wanted to upgrade during this time because they needed more space because they're spending more time at home. So that's still going on. So we're going to talk about if you're getting ready to sell your home, some of the things that you should consider, some tips.
And since there are a lot of schools and a lot of districts that are actually going to be going back face-to-face in the fall, now is a good time to make those decisions as far as what kind of school districts you want to be in.
Right.
And so if you're thinking about moving school districts and you're getting ready for face-to-face learning in the fall, this is really one of those crucial times for you to get that house ready. So why don't we start with our first tip?
Yes. So
we've got 5.
Yeah. 5. I was going to do like this, but that would be 10, not 5. So 5 tips.
So the first tip is business first. And
yes.
That is super important because you want to know where you stand with your current home. And so that means getting a good handle on how much you might owe on mortgages, how many mortgages you might have. If you used a down payment assistance program, it's really important for you to know what the logistics and requirements of that program are, because some do require payback of the loan or the grant, whatever it may be, if you don't live there within a certain amount of time.
Yeah, so we just want to make sure, that it makes, first of all, make sure it makes financial sense for you at this time. That's the most important thing.
And also you want to also get a handle on any liens or anything that you have on your home that you might want to take care of, because we want to make sure we get good title on that house.
Yeah, any title issues, make sure all of that business stuff is tied up first. One thing that we keep coming across is people having like maybe tax liens, or like a second mortgage. Like she said, like make sure you get all that stuff so there are no surprises at closing.
Okay, so number 2,
yes.
Kristin, take it away.
Fix the little things. So for me, I think it's very important. Like if like the door sticks or it's hard to open, that's the first impression that people have when they come to your house. Like the door doesn't even work. So, fix stuff like that. Like the door, if give me another example of something.
So if the garage door is not coming down correctly,
right.
It might need to be fixed. If you've got cupboards that they aren't closing all the way, and you want to pay special attention to anything that has to do with the kitchens, the bathrooms, because those are the places that people tend to look the most.
And those things that you've become comfortable with not working. And have learned to kind of like live around.
Exactly.
A new person is going to be like, this don't even work. Like,
right.
So do all of those little things. Make sure you have like all the light bulbs changed out, like those little small things, and just like some minor fixes, kind of take care of those things.
And paint goes a long way.
Paint does go away. It does not go away. It goes a long way. As you can see, there's no script. We just start talking. So paint does
not get the paint. It goes away.
It goes a long way. So while you may love your burgundy walls or your paisley wallpaper, like I personally love paisley, but if you're putting your house on the market and you're trying to appeal to the most number of buyers possible, might maybe consider like painting a neutral color, gray or beige or something like that.
Not everybody loves what you love. We love you, but
and that's the great thing about your house. You can customize it as you want, but if you're trying to sell it, yeah, let's make it let's have the largest buyer pool as possible.
Okay, so number three, we want to stay focused on the dollars. And what we mean by that is stay focused on putting all your energy and most of your renovation budget or repairing, put them in the rooms that matter. And the rooms that matter that people love are always going to be the same: kitchen, bathroom, and owner's suite.
Yeah. And so I know you've heard a lot about the market and pretty much you can sell a shack right now, but you still want to make the most money possible in your transaction. So, if you are going to renovate or upgrade some things, like she said, those kitchens, the bathrooms, that's where you get the most return on your investment. You put a little bit of money into those things and you get a big return. You get a return on your investment.
Really play up all of the great amenities in your home. So if you're selling during the summer and you have a pool, make that pool look like an amazing oasis for people, and people are going to have it in their mind. This is the greatest thing ever. So really play up what you have. And also during the summer, it's really important that you've got some landscaping in. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to make your home look nice, but that curb appeal is essential.
Yes, all about the curb appeal. So mow your lawns. That was number 2, one of those little things. Make sure your lawn is mowed and your, prune bushes, all those good things. Okay, so we're on
number 4.
Numero cuatro. I do know Spanish. I know at least my numbers in Spanish. Okay, so I have a little brain freeze right there. Okay.
Spring cleaning. You gotta
declutter. Like that is... Oh my gosh, it's so important.
Right. It's so important. And it's more important also because you have to know where you're going to be able to place things. So if you have not been able to use your garage because there's so much stuff in there, it may be a great time to look through some of the things that you have in your garage or your attic or that are inside of rooms and that are making it a little bit difficult for people to walk around or for people to actually see the entire space. People want to be able to visualize their own furniture in the space. Right. So it's really important that your home is as clear and free of clutter as possible.
Yeah, one of the things that we do when we have listings is we kind of walk through the house and we give suggestions on what a buyer is looking for. So that's our whole goal to you have to put yourself in the position of the buyer. Like Nasya said, they want to be able to picture themselves and their things in the house. So if they're looking at all of your family pictures and your very specialized artwork and all your tchotchkes and doodads, it kind of just detracts from that. And again, the goal is what?
To sell the home.
To sell the home. Have the biggest pool of buyers possible so that you can, get the most net proceeds from your sale. So decluttering goes a long way. And it's helpful to you too, because if you're moving, that's less that you have to do when it's time to actually pack and move out. So,
and also don't be afraid. Don't get overwhelmed. We understand people are working. They may have families that they're taking care of. They may have other responsibilities. If you find yourself getting a little bit overwhelmed, look to the professionals. We've got great home organization specialists that can help you out.
Yes. And there are people who, like you said, that's their whole job to help you downsize and organize and all that kind of thing. So very, very important. And
number 5,
the most important thing.
You already know what we're going to say.
You already know what we're going to say, don't you?
So it's really important that you, again, leave it to the professionals. So find a realtor that will work for you, that will advocate for you. And it's really important that you view this as a relationship, as we do.
Mhm.
And we advocate for both our sellers and as well as we do our due diligence, because we know that we're also working with a huge amount of buyers as well. And so there are a lot of buyers out there. So we're going to put you in a space that will make your home as appealing and as sellable as possible.
Right. So Nasya, like really quickly, let's talk about some of the things that sets us apart from, what we do differently.
Well, one of the things that we really do differently is that we take marketing to another level for you. So
we have the marketing maven right here, over 20 years of experience.
Right.
That's what she brings to no, I'm just saying, that's what she brings to the table. That's not the only thing.
And then the other thing is that we've formed a lot of deep relationships in Metro Atlanta, and that doesn't just involve other agents, but it involves people who work within the real estate industry, so lenders as well as suppliers, vendors. So we know who to contact in order to get things done. And I think the other thing that sets us apart is I've always said we're here to make your lives easier. So we shoulder a lot of the burden and we do a lot of the quarterbacking, meaning we defend you. So we're like, well, actually, we're not the quarterbacks then. We're the defensive line.
Okay, so we also don't know anything about football. So let's stop with the football analogies. I'm like, gee whiz. So one of the things that we love to hear at the closing table is how easy this process was, because, we do have some easy transactions. What I was going to say, we have some, just very seamless, easy transactions. But for the most part, there are things that happen because it's a very detailed, very complex, transaction, selling a home, buying a home. So there are things that come up, but our goal is to make it seem as stressless as possible, stress-free as possible for you.
Mm-hmm. And this is what we do. So day in and day out, we are concentrated on the market. We're in the real estate industry. This is our focus. This is our career. So we're doing this with a lot of different clients. And so you get the benefit of not only having your own realtor, but having two. Because both Kristin and I, we always are able to be available in case one of the other person may be engaged with another client. So that is a huge benefit with a partnership, is that the other person can always come in and take over.
You truly have a team on your side. And I'm just going to do this. Her hair is off the screen.
I don't have the crooked all the time, but this is just how we are. But yes, those are 5 tips. But we really want to make sure that you understand that we are there for you. If you've got questions, if you're just even asking, let me just test the market. I want to see what's happening. Make sure that you contact us and we can walk you through. We do an individual seller's consultation. And we go through step by step what you can probably expect and what we are going to do for you.
Absolutely. So again, if you have any questions, please give us a call, reach out via email. All righty.
Slide into the DMs.
Oh, Nasya.